The management of First Consultant Medical Center, Lagos, has received personal protective equipment against the Ebola virus on behalf of the hospital and some other health facilities, both private and public. Donated by the Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, the PPE were taken to First Consultant because the first and perhaps most critical point of defense against the Ebola virus in Nigeria was taken there. Our correspondent Yomi Otaigwe was there and now reports.
That Nigeria is Ebola-free is no longer news, but what may be heartwarming is the continued efforts to make sure that the country maintains the status. One of such efforts is coming from the Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, ANPA. The association came calling at First Consultant Medical Center, Obalende, Lagos, and was received by the Chief Medical Director of the hospital, Dr. Benjamin Ohieri. The visit to the hospital is significant. At this media briefing, ANPA's president, Dr. Nkem Chukwumerije, states his mission.
So today we've come, to say thank you for what you've done. We're actually very proud that while in the United States, what we are hearing is how did Nigeria do this? So, one thing is to be proud of what we did, but another thing is to be prepared for the future. So we brought these PPEs not because there is still Ebola in Nigeria, but to plan so that there will be none in the future. In terms of volume, what we have shipped is PPEs that are worth about $60,000 as our pilot.
Then, the formal presentation of the protective equipment against Ebola. Aside from First Consultant and the Lagos State government, some other public and private hospitals will also be partakers.
They have sent to us, to the nation, for us to distribute nationwide the PPEs, the symbolic elements that will be used by first responders, the doctors, the nurses, and so on.
I can tell you that statistically, 60% of patients that visit the hospitals, they come to private hospitals first. So it's important that we also participate in the preventative measures in Ebola outbreak.
The area of human resource development is also very, very important, and I know they have a lot of trainings going on in the Americas, and they can also extend that to Nigeria.
For a hospital that suffered different kinds of losses owing to its involvement in the Ebola virus containment in Nigeria, the management of First Consultant Medical Center says the hospital is coming out stronger. It, however, needs more support in the area of destigmatization and others.
Particularly the recognition of those who passed and the recognition of those who survived but are still emotionally traumatized.
This support is expected from everyone. Yomi Otaigwe reporting for Channels Television News.
Anambra State Governor Mr. Willie Obiano has approved 1.5 million naira palliative fund for security and fixing of damaged roads in the rural communities ahead of the Yuletide season. The funds, which would be managed by traditional rulers, is to ensure a peaceful Christmas celebration in the communities. Governor Obiano explained that the move is to ensure that people who visit home during this season return to their stations in peace.
As a master arrangement by the state, we've started fixing up all potholes in the state. This palliative is first and foremost, we trust our Igwes and the PGs. So there's no need to go and begin to look them over the back of what they are doing. They are men of timber and caliber, men of integrity, and So they just help to augment, because the government will not be in every village trying to tidy up things for Christmas. So this 1.5 million they were giving per community will assist them fix some little things in the community that will give a good facelift to that environment during this period.
First Bank.
Welcome to Business News. Well, the Naira shed 0.76% today to close at a record low of 177.45 against the dollar, despite the central bank intervening for a fifth straight day with dollar sales to try to prop up the currency. Now, dealers say the demand for dollars out there is quite serious. According to them, the market is absorbing all central bank's intervention and it's still depreciating. Now, Etisalat Nigeria has officially launched the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus, a mobile device, into the Nigerian market. Now, the telecoms giant is offering all its customers 1.5 gigabytes free data when activated, and will also double any data bought on the mobile device for a period of 1 year.
For every new innovation in the Nigerian market, Etisalat has a unique way of introducing its product, and the new iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus is no different.
How was that for a journey? Wow, wow, wow.
A display of creativity and innovation.
Etisalat believes in innovation, and we believe in giving people a fantastic experience, which is why we've got the best network in Nigeria, and we also give our customers super service. And of course, the iPhone is a very innovative device. The iPhone 6 brings a whole load more innovations to the marketplace and works super well on the Etisalat high-speed data network.
Etisalat Nigeria is not alone in this. Core Group Africa, authorized distributor of genuine iPhones, are their partners.
The key thing that Etisalat will bring is they will be able to bring brand new devices to the Nigerian market very close to the launch in the USA. So from now on, there's no need to send money abroad. There's no need to buy from the grey market. You can buy from the official resellers, and Etisalat is a key partner in that makeup. And I'm very pleased that they'll be able to be, or they are now selling iPhone 6s, and they're selling the rest of our range as well from their stores.
Head devices and terminals of Etisalat Nigeria, Lai Onafuokan, explains what subscribers are to enjoy when they purchase the devices from Etisalat shops.
Innovation is now meeting quality. I'm talking quality of network. When you get the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 6 Plus from Etisalat, we can assure you of quality speeds on our Easy Blaze network. And for an amazing offer, you will get 1.5 gigabytes of data free when you activate the offer. And for every month, for the next 12 months, you will get an amazing 100% on every data purchase that you buy on the Etisalat network. Now, that is an amazing offer, only available on the Etisalat network.
The message from Etisalat is simple. If you are not already on the Etisalat network but love the new iPhone 6 or iPhone 6 Plus, then this is your chance to experience the pleasure of reliable data services on Etisalat.
The Nigeria Liquefied Petroleum Gas Association, the NLPGA, has advised the federal government to invest in liquefied and petroleum gas to reduce the burden of subsidizing kerosene. The president of the NLPGA, the umbrella body of the players in the industry in Nigeria, Mr. Dayo Adesina, endorsed the use of liquefied petroleum gas as a better and safer energy alternative to kerosene. Our correspondent, Gloria Umezoke, reports.
With a proven reserve of over 180 trillion cubic feet of natural gas, Nigeria is ranked 8th among countries with the largest proven natural gas deposits in the world. Despite the availability of LP gas in the country and its apparent advantages over other domestic fuel like kerosene, firewood or charcoal, more than 90% of Nigerian households still use other popular alternatives.
When we get to the jetties in Lagos, PPMC for example, more priority is given to PMS and ATK. So a vessel comes into Lagos, spends 3 weeks before it discharges. that's not a help. I mean, you can't regard that as helping the industry. That's a hindrance. We really need to sit down with government, to engage with the government so that they understand what the problems are, because it is a solution to the kerosene problem that they have.
The energy experts maintain that a vibrant LP gas market in the country will no doubt induce a positive ripple effect that will translate into more job opportunities and businesses only if the government would seriously begin to invest in the industry.
There's also the need for intervention in infrastructure, which will require a significant amount of funding, not just simply from the private sector, but equally from the public sector. And I think what the industry has consistently been pushing for is a bit of balance. So rather than the government concentrating only on kerosene, to also concentrate or put a bit of emphasis on LPG as well.
We got His Excellency and the Executive Council approval to procure some 3 kg cylinders, which we can freely distribute to the communities, mostly the low-income earners, to show them that it works and that they can switch from using kerosene or firewood to using LPG. So when they got this cylinder and they tried it and they found out that it works and they found out it's good for their health and they found out it's more efficient.
Even in Lagos, the LP gas has received a lot of awareness. The government disclosed its intention to further drive the industry. The NLP gas is a slight departure from what Nigerians are used to, but the industry remains optimistic and believe that the potentials are enormous if logistics and distributions can be dealt with effectively. Gloria Umezuke, Channels Television News.
Now, the 4-day negative trade came to a halt at the Nigeria equities market today as key indicators ended the week 1.49% higher at 33,926.18. Market capitalization also grew to 11.24 billion naira. Chris Lems now joins us with a summary of the day's figures. But that'll be it on Business News. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Well, still ahead on the news at 10, Nigerian players to feature in the men and women singles final at the Governor's Cup Tennis Championship in Lagos. That's in sports news. Do stay with us.